Hello, it's Lindsay from Car Seat Cups. I'm going to demonstrate the rear-facing installation of the Graco Extend2Fit. Specifically, I'm going to show you how to install using the extension, the foot panel here, which you are required to use for rear-facing children over 22 pounds. So if you have a look at the front of your seat, you've got this red handle, and that's your foot panel. When the foot panel is flush with the seat, that's position 1. Position 2 is 1 click out. Position 3, another click. And position 4, a final click out. So position 3 and position 4 are your options when you have a rear-facing child over 22 pounds. I prefer position 3. It's plenty for now for my kids in terms of legroom, but you can also have it all the way out at position 4. In terms of the recline you're going to use, so you can see on the side you have the numbers 1, 2, and 3. 3 is the most upright, and that's going to make it the most compact in most vehicles. In my vehicle, it works great. On Recline 3, in my Honda Odyssey, you've got an angle indicator on the side here. So you have a little metal ball, and when that little metal ball is sitting within the blue range, you have the correct angle. Note that the pale blue is a smaller section, and the little ball must be in the pale blue for children under 3 months old. But most children, when they start to use a convertible seat, are older than that. So we're going to assume we're installing for a child over 3 months and a child who's over 22 pounds because using the foot panel. Keep in mind that for children over 40 pounds, because this seat does rear face to 50 pounds, for children over 40 pounds, you actually have to use either recline position 2 or 3, and you have to have the foot panel out to position 3 or 4. So to install, one thing that I like to do when installing with UAS and also with seatbelt is to pull the cover back. There's a little sort of there's a little elastic that goes here, and you can just unattach it from under here. It's kind of like a little bra strap hook, and once you detach it, you are able to peel the cover back. And by peeling the cover back, you can see the UAS strap clearly. You can put your hand through the belt path, and you can grasp this, which is the tail of the UAS strap, where you're going to pull the slack out. So I'm going to have my seat rotated into position 3. So that's this little grab handle right here to rotate position 3. Oops. Okay, so it's clicked into place in position 3. I've got my extension panel out to position 3. I can tell because one more click is position 4, and then one click down from the maximum is position 3. When I place the seat on my vehicle seat, I need to make sure that I don't have too much overhang. So you actually have a little label right here, and it shows you that your seat cannot overhang your vehicle seat. So for example, if for some reason the seat sat on my vehicle seat like this, and you can see that we're surpassing this max overhang line, so this would not be allowed, but in my vehicle, obviously, that's not what happens. So you can place the seat like so. You can see you've got the extension panel here resting against the vehicle seat back, and you've got a gap here that's completely normal. You're going to attach your UAS, making sure not to twist, onto your lower anchor. So you're going to hear a click, and then you're going to reach around the other side. Alright, so now you can see how I'm going to work. The biggest tip I can offer you is that this strap here, so this tail where you're going to tighten the UAS belt, don't yank it out this way. Always pull it towards the inside of the seat, which is why I had you pull the cover back. And you can see I can reach my hand through the belt path, and I can actually grab the strap. Now I can use my other hand to put pressure on the seat. So I'm just using my body weight with my one hand to put pressure on the seat, and then I'm pulling the tail of the UAS. I'm pulling it towards me and towards the seat. And I push down to compress the seat into the vehicle seat, and then I can pull more slack out as I push. If you have the space in your vehicle, it can also be really helpful to get up in my van it works, to get up behind the seat. So if you get up behind the seat, you can actually use your hips to put pressure on the seat, compressing it into the vehicle seat while you pull the slack out of this tail. And again, you're pulling the slack out of the tail from the inside of the seat. So I'm going to put pressure with my hips, and I can pull the slack out. So now that's very tight, and I do a check for movement. So to check for movement on your rear-facing seat, you always want to tug at the belt path. So the belt path is here. You don't need to jiggle your seat up here. You don't need to jiggle it over here. You're just going to tug side to side here where the UAS strap comes out. So we're going to tug side to side, just about the pressure of a firm handshake. So tie to side, you can try and pull front to back. You should have less than an inch of movement. And that is how you install the Graco Extend2Fit for a child over 22 pounds, foot panel at position 3. In this case, we're on recline 3. And on the opposite side of the seat, we can see that we still have the little ball in the acceptable blue.